Okay.
Let's look at those freezers. Let's move, brother. Yeah.
What happens in that store downstairs? Is it a supermarket or just a store? What do you think now?
Since I come here, the
You have never seen it open.
it's only we used to clean it beside, but I've never seen.
You don't know what is inside. Have you ever seen anybody going inside?
No,
How long have you been here?
just 4 months.
So for 4 months, they have never opened that place. You work here, sir?
No, I just...
Maintenance.
Huh?
Maintenance.
Maintenance, what kind of maintenance?
Electric. They have inverter and artists.
How long have you been now?
2 days, but it's not used to come in. It was today. My boss introduced me to this place.
There's something dropping it around.
At the bottom.
Yeah, open here. Let's open this place. Yes.
Okay, freezer.
Be careful. Be careful. Be careful.
See if you can open that door.
On the light. Is there where they can
Are there
on the
light switches? Are there light switches?
Sorry. See.
Go on, madam. Let them come and put on the light. Where? When I get
fish. Okay, this one has no issue.
where the rate?
In a Nigerian district. Yeah, the price is
I
priced.
don't any meat or fish in this. Only this one.
I'm saying what I'm saying here is 1980.
That's what they did. I always lie. This people can lie.
Everything is in their language.
Expiry date.
The ones like this has a production date. It's then for you to read and
They
know how
can be
many
top-
months it can be stored. Sometimes it's before. So if you see only one day, the production date.
Where that boy? Come on. Come on. Come. What's in there? They do here.
This place. This thing.
Supermarket. Supermarket here.
No.
This one only their store.
What about that? What about this place? See.
Wow.
See.
Woo.
Come on, see.
How you do that?
They just opened
They'll
another
get the
store,
CAC.
but within the place, but it's not, let's say it's not a room, it's contract, I said you should, earlier you told me to come straight here instead of the office. Yes. Yes. I said you should come straight here. That's why I said you should come here instead of the office. You're like, you're already supposed to be office. The Jabi. When you get to ShopRite,
Mike, take a photograph of those who have gloves and an address.
What's happening here? How did you get here today?
Well, in furtherance of the intel that we have been gathering at the Federal Competition and Consumer Protection Commission, this is another location of an ethnic restaurant and supermarket that restricts access. And what you've seen here is that we had uncooperative operatives, and so we had to force the place open. In the entire building that you see here, there are multiple stores on multiple floors, and those stores are for all kinds of different things, all kinds of food items that are expired. And what seems to be behind us, which is a makeshift, which is an additional construction that is completely concealed, is a supermarket. And in that supermarket, you've got all kinds of ethnic products also that are expired and which are usually sold in wholesale, as admitted by the operatives, to Chinese restaurants who ultimately cook and serve these foods to unsuspecting consumers. There are also other things in the freezer, seafood and meat items, some of which were imported into Nigeria, which we have absolutely no way of knowing the value chain or whether the food safety process was sufficiently complied with. And so again, what we're going to be doing is we're going to close this place down like we did before. One of the things that's helping is that just discovering where the supplies comes from allows us to be able to find all the other retailers and possibly even the restaurants that are being supplied by this product, so that we can stop them from providing these substandard products or sometimes potentially dangerous products to consumers.
All right, the question will be, some will say, China is already having a lot in terms of coronavirus. Is this part of efforts to ensure that virus doesn't get in?
Well, I mean, in reality, the reason why this is happening is because they are also operating these stores where they are violating the law. They are creating stores that the law does not know exist, the building authorities do not know exist. Sometimes even the landlords do not know that they've extended the buildings in this manner. And they're also restricting access. And so that creates some level of suspicion. That's the reason why, that's what is triggering our intervention. However, like every other regulatory intervention, if you discover something in that process that's potentially hazardous, you're going to have to take immediate action. You're right to say that the heightened global sensitivity to coronavirus is obviously a subject of concern. Again, like I would say, I mean, we have no reason to believe that what we're finding here could be infected in any way or could be carriers for transmitting the coronavirus. But as you also know, that we must proceed in an abundance of caution and notify the other authorities in Nigeria so that they can take the appropriate action.
More stores to be checked? More? Are we still continuing?
Oh yes, I mean, we would continue to look at this, not necessarily just Asian ethnic stores. We're looking at everything. Wherever we get credible information, wherever our surveillance people find something that's going wrong, we go there. Okay. And that's not just in Abuja.
Okay, also calling on Nigerians to assist, probably for intel.
Well, most of the most credible intelligence we have received are people who are reaching out to us through anonymous channels, sometimes through Twitter, private messaging, telephone calls. And so I think it's very important that if you see something, say something.